go. The first ones are rolling off the production. Bomber defense plus 20. Sounds good to me. Don't think you can avoid tungsten now on a decent tank. No, I don't think you can either. However, I don't need to import quite so much aluminium anymore. So we'll cancel from you, and we'll cancel from Denmark. We actually have Burma that we can purchase from, and also Sweden. Like, we actually have some pretty decent people that we can buy the medium armor from. So now we're just into just build stuff up. Like, Germany hasn't killed us yet, and this is when we start to outscale them. How about tank destroyers now? I haven't seen enough German tanks to really make me think, you know what, I need tank destroyers. The way I'm going to beat the German tanks is just go around them. Now, do I have any light tanks? I have 500, so can I use light tanks as recon in the Cossack divisions? No. So I should probably also try to create some new light tanks to use in that situation. A new beginning. That's going to be even more factories. And then I need National Academies of Sciences, and then I can get the Transformation of Nature. Modelling after our own Academy of Sciences, our partner nations should be encouraged to establish similar institutes in order to boost our own research capabilities. What about a version of the 8.8? I'm not sure what that is. Bring in a new naval command. Naval experience gain, maybe? I quite like the sound of that. It would help us actually gain some experience, so sure. Oh, they capitulated. Bah humbug. I wonder if this is retroactive. I kind of suspect it isn't. Oh yeah, we were going to try and get static warfare for the extra elastic defense chances. Oh, yeah, the German flak gun. Workers prevail in the Second American Civil War. After months of bloodshed and untold thousands of casualties, the Second American Civil War has come to an end. The attempt by the southern states to secede has failed, and many observers point to the parallels in the First American Civil War. Once again, the industrial might of the northern states has proven superior over the southern determination. The government of Earl Browder now faces the difficult task of reintegrating the breakaway states back into the communist states of America. With two uprisings only some 80 years apart, many in the government are pushing for much harsher punishment on the rebels than after the First War. At last it's over. Well, seeing as there are no communists in Russia, I thought it was only fair to put them in the USA. Maybe Canada's not at war with the communists. No, they're not. They're just at war with the British. And they're doing a really good job of pushing them back, actually. Canadian Naval blockade must be doing its job. Unlike my blockade, which is doing nothing. Oh no, you're in the area. So are you. You're not. You're not. You are. I think it's because my old submarines just have such a terrible range. And there we go. That's the entire doctrine now finished. Wunderbar. Academy of Sciences is finished. Transformation of nature. Let's get rid of some more consumer goods usage and gain some more factory slots. With our scientific community pushing the borders of what was previously thought possible, even the largest, most invasive projects are becoming feasible. Hey. Ugh. Oh, we're still actually building consumer goods factories. Sorry, civilian factories. How are you up to? You've got like 180 of them now. Probably 190 actually. So we're still a good 60 behind what Germany has got. Oh, what happened just there? Unification of the Baltics. With the conquest of all the lands belonging to the Baltic states, the Ostlander government has now been increasingly moving towards integration of the newly conquered territory. As a result, in an attempt to rally the people behind the state, there has been an increase in pan-nationalist propaganda with clear support from the government. An Ostlander official was quoted as saying the Baltic countries have always felt a strong kinship with each other. It is only natural they should be unified, especially in light of the threats of our borders. Only by standing together can we hope to remain independent and free. They have therefore now proclaimed the true Baltic unity, renaming the country the United Baltic State. They are still in the war against us, and that is a hideous flag. Manchukuo claims Indochina. Ooh, that means that Japan might be about to go after the Axis. Because Britain owns Indochina, not France. Oh. Oh! That's a whole bunch of research speed there. That's a whole bunch of an incredibly expensive research speed. I need excavation 3 to get that tungsten. In fact, we could get some of this aluminium, that would help. In fact, thinking about it, I've been a bit of an idiot. I've not been building infrastructure on resource spots. So where is my aluminium coming from right now? Because I know I produce some. It's over here, right? There's a bit. There. That should help me with the aluminium that we're using. Are we gaining fighters now? 1.5, we are. 200 have been gained back. Good. Good, 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 good. Do I have enough frontline depots? Yeah, because I haven't really been expanding the number of frontline units I have. My supply has been very solid because I haven't been moving a lot. Advanced engine. Let's also get the armor. Or let's get the 1941 light tank chassis and the better radio. Yeah, because this gives a percentage bonus for very cheap to break through, which I would love to have on my medium tanks. Ooh, hello. Now we're catching some stuff. Though that was the Italians. Credit goes to them for that. Yellow air. Still just stretched too thin. We're getting a lot of guns, we're getting a lot of artillery, we're getting a lot of support equipment, so I think we can reduce the amount of those that we're producing. Although I think what I am going to do is I'm going to train another infantry army. And you want another 10 troops as well, so let's go and grab them too. If there was something I could do to go and help Italy, I would. But I don't think I can. Can I build more mountaineers? No. I didn't think so. We're already 5 over. Hans, get the Flammenwerfer! No! The heavy Flammenwerfer! Chief of the Air Force, Military High Command. No. That's even more consumer goods down, but I don't think at this point I actually need it. No, our consumer goods is down to just 7%. And I'm fairly sure I can improve that even further later. What we can do, though, is get the military theorist to make the land doctrines cheaper. Or the ship designer to get better submarines. Oh, max range? No, that's horrible. Sevastopol marine plant. I like this, but they combine the production cost with other modifiers. Refitting cost, speed, repair speed, and all that type of stuff. That's kind of cool. Oh, there we go. Submarines, sub-visibility, surface visibility, max speed. That's what we want. Rubin Design Bureau. But I don't think I want to research that just yet. So let's see what else we can get. Order 227. Prepare and execute military offensives. Kind of okay on everything, actually. Chief of the Air Force might be good. The ground support, yeah, air superiority plus 10%. Let's get you. And let's also start buffing these regions once more. It's using up our command power, but so it goes. I think this is a worthwhile investment. Meanwhile, Germany's lost 3.5 million troops. 1.6 to me, 1 to Italy. Italy's actually putting up a heck of a fight. Italy's lost 1.1 million. 48 factories. I'm still only on about half of what Germany's got. Unfortunately, Libya's pretty much fallen, so we're going to have all of the colonial troops coming out. We need Japan to go to war with Britain. Greece declared war on Turkey. Suez Canal has been repaired. How's it going, Turkey? Would you like to join a faction? Yes, you would. Okay, so now I have a way into the Mediterranean from the Black Sea. Well, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to put the mountaineers. Hang on. Oh no, they're in the Balkan Entente. It's not our alliance. I thought I saw something upgrade. I did. You've got Improv Expert. Do I want that though on you? I think I actually probably want Guerrilla Fighter. Command power. Not sure how I feel about advisors taking up command power. They're kind of expensive to replace. I like that there are more uses for it, don't get me wrong, that's really good, but advisors? I don't know about that. I'm actually a little afraid if Turkey starts to lose here. Because then they can attack me in another spot, although they have to go all the way across Turkey. I could probably get military access. Right, now you guys can come down there. Now I just need to be very careful that you don't get cut off. You there. Still kind of keeping you in a bit of a reserve. I guess air accident chance is probably the best option. And I guess I could actually have been upgrading my fighters. That probably would have been wiser. Let's get some better mechanized. Oh, for Pete's sake. I knew this would happen as well. Damn it, Turkey. Don't let this slow you down, guys. Do not let this slow you down. Catching a few things out there, that's good. We took the fastest train we could. There goes Rome. Italy is about to capitulate, I suspect. Transformation of nature. Yeah, Italy is not looking too hot. I think it is time for us. Pacify the Rim, military factories, or to do some more of these military upgrades. Breakthrough on artillery defense. Adds 1 building slot and 1 military factory in every state of the Urals of the Far East with at least 3 military factories. Interesting. Well, in that case, I think we want the Ministry of Mechanical Engineering. Actually, no. We want church candidates because it reduces consumer goods factories. The Church has requested permission to send their own candidates to future elections in the Zemsky Sobor. In recognition of the important role the Patriarchate plays in Russian society, we've decided to accept, paving the way to the possibility of a true merger of the will of God and the will of our ruler. Although, actually, the other thing we can do is the declaration, which gives us more of the advisors. That might be even better. Let's do that. Patriarch Sergius's infamous declaration of 1927 swore loyalty to the Soviet Union in spite of their religious differences. Despite this cowardly act, the infrastructure of the Russian Orthodox Church relies upon the people who supported this declaration, and so we have no choice but to welcome them back into the fold. Yeah, we should be worried about naval invasions down there. I mean, this is honestly one of the reasons that I'm kind of glad I have another whole army in production right now. That tank's going to leave, then I'm just going to take that spot. Please and thank you. And if you're going to leave Istanbul, then I'm just going to go and take Istanbul. Please and thank you. And now I control the Strait Crossing. It's mine now. You can't have it. You had your chance, buddy. Alright, how are we doing for shortage of medium tanks? Still only 1,000. I mean, we're producing 1.7 a day, so we're getting better at it. We need a lot more aluminium and we need a lot more rubber. Rubber, thankfully, we can get pretty easily. Germany's broken our cipher. That usually heralds an incursion. Do we have artillery support here? Yes, we do. Good. Oh my gosh, we have 3 civilian factories. Build. 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 That should keep you going for a while. I have a feeling that this might be a bit of a struggle. We'll just do what we can to hold that territory. Guns are fine, trucks are fine, everything's fine except for tanks. Planes. We've gained another 100. As long as we're gaining planes, it's fine, because it means we are slowly but surely winning the war in the sky. Manpower is still okay. Oh, we're going to get a bunch more people available soon. Get 3 mills and everything in the east of Tankograd. Yeah, I would like to, except for the fact that I would kind of also just like to have lots and lots of stuff being built. And the infrastructure out here isn't amazing. It will take a while. So right now I'm kind of okay just building for the sake of building, which is what I'm doing at the moment. Return of the Rokor. The Russian Orthodox Church outside of Russia is comprised of those exiles who, rather than abandon their beliefs and their principles, elected exile after the Russian Civil War. Now, with the defeat of the communist government who forced their expatriation, the time has finally come to welcome them back and reinstate them. However, this is only Anastasi. Do I need Anastasi? It's Krinsky. That would be you. Non-core manpower and recruitable population. No, I don't think I necessarily need you. Patriarch of Moscow and all of Russia. Division recovery rate, stability and compliance growth in states occupied by the enemy. That's the one I want. Alexei. Consumer goods down and factory output up. Heck yeah. We don't require consumer goods in this Russia. Look at that and weep. So what does Kerensky actually do? Where is he? There he is. Democratic Reformer. Oh, we need another of these. So we don't need the church candidates because we've actually hit the maximum. In which case, likewise with that, that's also consumer goods. I think what I'm going to say is let's go for the Ministry of Mechanical Engineering and start boosting our industry again. Our industry has become quite capable of creating increasingly large and complex machine tools and other heavy machines to the point where it would be justified to form a separate government entity to coordinate these projects. No toasters, just faith. And I'm going to say that you guys should probably just be unified under a single command. And you can get infantry experts, which you definitely want. I can't because of the cost again. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna need you guys to hold off on that. Do you have organizer yet? No. You are halfway to getting it, though. What about you? Are you even starting on it yet? No. I still don't understand why. And Shaposhnikov can get Guerrilla Fighter. You did not take Ambusher, so it's not really worthwhile for you. So just go through and just see if there's any other upgrades we can do. Like, you are an Ambusher, so Guerrilla Fighter for you is useful. You don't have Trickster yet, but you're on the way to getting it. And Cosmin is technically a field marshal, so you could get these. Give you offensive doctrine, which gives you +1 attack. I mean, getting you adaptable would be quite nice. We're working on Winter Specialist. Though not really anymore. No, we'll hold off just in case you can get adaptable, because I think that would be really quite good. You can get offensive doctrine, and you 100% should. You should also get Panzer expert or combined arms expert. You're using motorized. That's better. And then offensive doctrine. You can now be army offense specialist, but I don't want you to be. You could also be the armor specialist. No, because we've already got the cavalry guy. Krasnov. You're in charge of cavalry, so you should probably be a cavalry expert. Don't have the points for it. Oh, actually, Krasnov. Semyov ready for duty again yet? Yes. Yes, he is. Well, come back then. With your level 8 attack. Oh, there's a gap here, guys. Decimetric radar. We're going to continue doing that now. That is something which I wanted to do on the Vasco. We want to make the Vasco Mark II, which is going to include a better engine, although that seems to just be an automatic upgrade. And then the other one was the radio upgrade, which we do want to bring in. Yeah, that's an increase of 7 breakthrough. Is that worth for a whole variant, though?